Hello everyone, in this video I would like to review part 1 of the final assignment project. Now part 1 is the proposal. Remember there are two parts. The second part is a summary response and the first part is a proposal. So what you have to do for the proposal part, which is part 1. For the proposal part, you are going to let me know in the proposal what you've chosen. Either a movie, a documentary, or an article that you've chosen, which will be the focus of your final assignment project. I have decided to make this more fascinating or interesting because I really believe in differentiated learning. It's possible some of you might be interested in doing your final project based on a movie. Some of you maybe a documentary, maybe some of you want to focus on an article. Now I have a list of movies, a list of documentaries, and a list of articles from which you will select. All of these are approved, and you're not just going online and finding any movie of your choice. No, that's not what we're doing in this class. It's something I will consider in the future, but for this class I want you to focus on what the list have approved. Now to find the list, you are going to go into the assignments and projects tab. So right here, the assignments and projects tab, you will click on final assignment project readings and materials. So I'm going to click on in this folder again, materials and information for the final project. Then here you can see the list of articles. Also here you can see the list of movies, and here you can see the list of documentaries. So that's all. You've got to pick one from here. And if you don't want to do anything on articles, then select one for movies. If you don't want to do anything on movies, then just select documentary. So you've just got to pick a choice. It's either an article, a movie, or a documentary. Now back to the assignment. For the proposal, here's what I expect from you. I want you to tell me the reason why you've chosen to do your final project on a movie that you've selected from the list, or if it's not a movie, an article you've selected from a list, or if it's not an article, a documentary you've selected from the list. Now you are going to tell me, of course, what piques your interest or fascinates you about a movie or documentary or article. Of course, since you've not watched it or you've not maybe given it an intense reading or any intense scrutiny, I expect that you probably do some preliminary research. That is, you can Google it up or look it up or find out some information about it. I expect you to do this because I don't want you to just select something and then when you're halfway into writing your final, you just decide, you know what, I regret selecting the article. So you may want to, if it's a movie, you want to do a quick research on it online. If it's an article, you want to skim through it to get a sense of what it's about. And if it's a documentary, you want to check out the link or information to just get a sense if this is something you want to do. So that's what you're going to be discussing in your proposal. And the specifications are listed here. It's a very simple task, but I expect you to think about it in your response. Okay, so once you've completed the proposal, which is part 1, you would then move on to summary and response. And I have recorded another video for you to watch in order to respond to part 2. That's it for this assignment.